Hello, this is Leslie Lee, and welcome to Simply Tarot, where I give intuitive advice to empower your life. This is your October 2018 monthly reading for the Earth signs. The Earth signs are Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. These are general readings, so not everything will apply to everyone. Please look at your moon and your rising sign videos for better clarity on this time. Also, the timestamps are in the description area below for your convenience. We'll start with Virgo. Virgo, you have Page of Pentacles and Deep Knowing. For the month of October, I do see that you're going to be in the midst of learning something. You're trying to gather some knowledge, some skill, some insight, and it's probably to do with your work, your career, your business, and your money, that sort of thing. I do see you trying to figure something out, get it straight, stabilize, make it so it works for you and your purpose and it benefits you. I do feel like you're trying to figure out ways to use your talents, your gifts, your abilities, your skills, especially if those skills are something that you feel was like God-given or the universe has gifted you with these gifts, or two, if it has something to do with your spirituality. If you're working in a spiritually based business, if you're starting a business like this, or if you're thinking about getting involved in something like this, especially the healing arts, something like Reiki, maybe even tarot, or just something more traditional like counseling or coaching that has a spiritual connection to it, I see this is a month that you're going to get started on that. I feel this way because you have the Deep Knowing card here as well. That's all about intuition. That's all about your psychic gifts as well. So you're going to be using that skill during this month to get you ahead in business, with money, with clients, with partnerships, with work, with your job, that sort of thing. When it comes to working, making money, having a service, providing a service or a product, you are definitely using those skills, that sixth sense of yours, to get ahead, to implement some insight, to implement some of what you learned, and especially using all the talents and skills and possibly even your creativity, things that are deep within you that you were kind of born with, like an innate ability or gift. You're using that to get ahead during this month, and I feel like it will be very beneficial for you. Page of Pentacles could also represent you because it is an earth sign person. This can be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and this can represent you as an apprentice. You're in learning mode. You're starting something new and fresh. You're gathering information. You're doing research, that sort of thing. Now, with it being Pentacles, I do see a heavy focus with the work, with the job and money situation or that category, but this can apply to anything, even if it's with your romance, with your love, with family, friends, with spirituality, with whatever it is that you're most focused on at this time. I do see you learning some skills and applying what you learn to make a success for yourself. You're using that deep knowledge that you received traditionally or even intuitively to move ahead, and I think it's beautiful. I'll get a clarification card just for a little bit more insight and clarity for Virgo for October 2018. All right, you have Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles in traditional tarot. So yeah, this is very interesting. It really is emphasizing the focus on learning something, scrutinizing something, researching something, finding knowledge in something, and using that knowledge you gain to better help you in your life and moving forward towards your goals and towards success. I think it's beautiful that this card showed up twice. It says a lot about where you're at. It's like you're being offered a new opportunity to implement something very important for money, career, possibly even business and home, something very solid, something that you could definitely look at, measure, touch, feel, that sort of thing. You are putting what you learned from that scrutinizing, from that analyzing, from looking at something very closely. You're putting what you learn to use. So I think it's beautiful, definitely. Okay. Let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, you have the Ten of Wands and the Round and Round Oracle card. Now, Taurus, this looks to me like you are at the end of a cycle that was possibly brutal, burdening, a little bit stressful. The Ten of Wands talks about you carrying weight on your shoulders, on your back, a weight, a burden, a stress, a worry. And although you carried this burden, you're still able to make progress. You're still able to get your goals met, especially if you stay focused. But the Ten of Wands is indicating the end of this cycle. So I think it's very beautiful for you. You've probably been in a state of, stress. September was probably a time of stress for you where you had to let go of a lot of the things that were holding you back or pulling you down. And October is the moment where you drop those rods of burden and you continue on with your goals. You don't let that stop you anymore. And I see this with the Round and Round card as well. Round and Round talks about a cycle, a never-ending cycle, something that ends only to begin again. And this can be a burdensome cycle. This could be somewhat of a negative cycle, something that puts you in a stressful place, so you're made more aware of a situation, so you learn from it. And it will continue to come around, sometimes for years, months, lifetimes even, if you don't learn the lesson that it was trying to teach you. And this, to me, with the Ten of Wands here, it makes me feel like you are definitely, you learned some stuff. Like you learned your lesson, you get it, you understand, you've picked up the knowledge from whatever issues been ongoing and reoccurring. You know now, and you're learning from those mistakes, and you're learning from past behaviors, and you're learning from your thoughts and the people surrounding you, so on and so forth. And it's time to drop those wands. It's time to get rid of that heavy load, to get rid of that baggage, and to go into October with, a sense of lightness, standing straight on your feet with back straight, spine strengthened, chin up, like you're ready to go, And I think that's absolutely beautiful. So with any stresses that you've been experiencing lately, especially if it's to do with relationships, maybe a loved one, a partnership, maybe even coworkers or siblings, whatever this is for you, because, this is a general reading. Whatever it is, it's time to let that go. And I think October is that month for you. Okay, I'm going to get a clarification card just to get a little bit more insight and clarity for Taurus for October 2018. All right, you have Strength. Now, as I was just saying, this is definitely how you should come in to October 2018. Come in with that back straight, that spine straight, that chin up. You're ready to take over. You're ready to take the lead. You're ready to pursue whatever avenue you had on your radar. You have that confidence. You have that independence. You have that strength to drop those rods and continue on your journey to meet your goals, definitely. That Strength card is very, very important. That's letting you know that you have it in you. You always had it in you. Even during those times of burden, you always had it in you to keep going. Even with this card, the Ten of Wands, it shows her carrying that weight up that mountain. No matter what, she was determined. She was going to get to that top, to that peak. And with the Strength card here, it's just more validation that this month is your month. It's time to stand up and take whatever comes your way, face it head on, and meet those goals, definitely. All right, let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Queen of Athames and Treasure Island. Now, with the Queen of Athames, this can be an air sign who is significant or influential during this time for you. This could also indicate you if you have moon or a rising sign or even a sun sign that's Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. But overall, this card generally means getting to a point where communication is clear. getting to the point where truth is being expressed, where authenticity is, you know, surrounding you, where there's genuine people and truth and unmasking going on. I do feel like there's a victory in October 2018 for you. I do feel like you're going to uncover something, whatever it is you've been looking for, searching for, researching about, or trying to find information on, or even the truth on. You're going to find that, and it will be liberating. It's something you probably suspected for a while. It's something you probably even knew deep down. And this truth, this information, communication, news, announcement, whatever this is for you, it's definitely leading you down the right path. Excuse the jets in the background. With the Queen of Athamanes, I do feel a lot about uncovering truth, because she wields the sword of truth. You know, she cuts through the BS and gets straight to the point. And with Treasure Island here, I do feel like there's a sense of unearthing the truth, because with treasure, it's usually buried. It's usually hidden. And this month, you're going to uncover it. And this is going to be good news for you. It's going to be something you've been waiting for, or something that will benefit you immensely. And it has to do with possible relationships or even career. And I get that with the imagery. There's stars and hearts coming out of the treasure box. And this relates to matters of the heart and matters of work, career, fame, recognition, that sort of thing. So you can definitely expect some kind of improvement, some kind of news, some kind of truth being revealed in these departments. I'm going to pick another card for clarity for Capricorn for October 2018, just to get a little bit more insight and information. All right, you have Five of Wands. Now, with Five of Wands, this is usually a struggle card, like a conflict, a battle that you're going through. What I see with this card is that you're definitely clearing away all of that murkiness. It's almost like you physically fighting it out of your life, out of your vision, out of your mind and heart. You're definitely making room for clarity here. There's no room anymore for people who disrupt your progress or interfere with your success or bring you back from focusing on your endeavors and what you know is meant to be yours. There's no more room for that. I feel like you're not going to allow other people's problems and their conflicts and their issues and chaos to affect you. And this is beautiful, because once you clear away all that negativity, once you clear away all that murkiness, you'll find that clarity, and you'll find the clarity in the truth, and this will help you reach that treasure, whatever the treasure is for you. That treasure is your success, your triumph. That treasure is the goal that you've been trying to meet, you know, on this path. And you will definitely find it once you clear out all of the negativity, all the people, things, circumstances that will stand as an obstacle on your path. I truly believe that. This is the month. This is the month to kind of get back on track if you feel like you've fallen off. This is the month to really push through, because Five of Wands is talking about competition as well. It's time to push through to finally get what it is you've been wanting. And remember, we're all on a path right now. We're all on a mission for something. There is gold and treasure at the end of our rainbow that we are traveling on. We all have a mission. And whatever your mission is at this time, you are definitely headed for that, and you're definitely going to get it, as long as you make sure that negativity doesn't find its way back onto your path. Sorry about the jets in the background. I tried to edit that out. I live right next to an Air Force base. So anyway, I wanted to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all your likes. Thank you for all your comments. I read every one of them. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing and for all your support. I'll have more videos like this for you soon, and I will see you soon.